This is Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting, proudly sponsored by Empire Fight Store. And today I'm very lucky, joined by boxing prospect Jhon Ingram. So how are you, sir? How you been then, mate?
Good. How about you?
Yeah, I'm all good. So where are you joining me from now? Are you in Vegas?
Yes, yeah. I'm in Las Vegas right now, Nevada.
Okay. So which gyms are you based out in Vegas then? Or do you kind of travel around?
I'm based out of Mayweather's gym. Yeah. I moved back here in September, and I've been at Mayweather's since I've been here. I'm originally from North Carolina.
How come you decided to move to Vegas then? Is it because the boxing is just a lot better there? There's a lot more sparring over there.
Yeah. North Carolina really not that big on boxing. I actually came out here on a family vacation and ended up sparring, and one of the coaches took a liking to me named Otis, and Otis and my parents they talked, and I ended up moving out here. So now that's my coach.
Okay, that's quite good. The family took that vacation then.
Oh yeah.
Always
If it
got
wasn't for my mom makes sure everything's good for me.
Okay, well, yeah, thanks to your mom then. And I saw it on your Instagram. I mean, you did an interview with Fight Hype, and it's got over 90,000 views now. You're sparring Floyd Mayweather. How did that sparring come around?
Um, he has this exhibition he's getting ready for. So, he's been in the gym working hard, and my coach and Floyd, they're real close. So Floyd gave me that chance to work with him, become his sparring partner for this exhibition. So it's been going good with him.
Okay, that's quite nice then. And what was it like sparring Floyd, one of the greatest of all time?
Um, it was an experience. I didn't expect it. I knew I was gonna be sparring him, but I just didn't know when. So the day it happened, it was just unexpected. It caught me off guard a little bit. So I was nervous when I was in there with him, but eventually I was still nervous the whole time, but it kind of went away. So I was able to still work a little bit and have fun with him.
And how many rounds were you going in there with him for?
Um, I'm not even sure how many we went. I didn't keep track. Some rounds we went through, the rest bailed, so I wasn't even sure how many we went. I
Time
want to
flies.
say 5 or 6 maybe.
Okay, time flies when you're having fun, so must have been quite good. But did you have to throw kind of combination punches to catch him?
Yeah, single shots with him. It didn't work. I had to pick it up a little bit to work with him, but it was fun working with him. I'm glad he gave me that opportunity.
Do you think we sparring again anytime soon?
Hopefully, I hope so. I'm not sure really what his schedule be like, but hopefully we get to work again.
I'm sure you sparred quite a few fighters in your time. How much do you take from a sparring session with Floyd Mayweather? How much do you learn from that?
Man, I learned a lot, man. Like I actually sparred the next day after that. The dude I was sparring, like he couldn't mess with me. Everything Floyd did to me, I did to that guy the next day. So I picked up a lot of stuff from him, learned a lot, and that experience really put me on a different level, on a different mindset with working with him.
How many sparring sessions is that equal to then? So say how much you learned in Floyd, one session of Floyd, does that equal to like 10 sparring sessions with another fighter?
No, nah,
How many?
no,
20 sparring sessions?
not even close. Not even close. It's just his level of knowledge and IQ for the game is crazy. Like that one session really don't equal to any sparring session I ever had.
Yeah, I know it's crazy how good he is. And you also sparring Gervonta Davis. That wasn't in the same night though, was it?
No. It was that was when he was getting ready for the cruise fight. Yeah.
Okay. Who gave you the better work, Floyd or Tank?
Um, like actually sparring, I say Tank because we was actually punching back and forth. Like knowledge wise, Floyd because I couldn't really mess with him like that because his IQ just is on such a different level. So it was a little difficult with Floyd, but like as far as actually punching and hitting, I say Tank.
Oh, okay, I understand. And obviously, you haven't made your pro debut yet, have you?
No, not yet. We working on the pro debut. Shout out to BD. He's been trying to help me get on the card that he's fighting on in San Antonio, Texas. So we waiting to see about the response for that fight, but we still trying to get the pro debut set up.
Is there which month is he fighting? Is it February he's fighting?
Uh, February the 26th.
Okay, so hopefully you get on that card. And what weight will you be at? We're like 126 down there.
Uh, yeah, I'm gonna fight at 126, 122, but my first fight I'm probably do 130.
Oh, okay. That's quite nice. They didn't have to cut all the way down there. You can still.
Right. Yeah. We agreed to do about 130, but after that we was gonna start doing 126, 122.
Okay, that's quite good. And tell me a little bit about. Obviously, you haven't had any professional fights yet. So tell me a bit about your amateur career. What success did you have down there?
It's funny because people be surprised when I tell them I only had 12 amateur fights. I really never had that much experience in the amateurs. I always had a pro style, so I always would spar pros when I was an amateur. So that's what got me ready for that next level. When I the amateurs I fight, they was good. It was good fights, but it just was hard for me to stay at that amateur level because I had that pro style. So the coach I had at that time, which was Coach Danny Akers, he had pushed me to start working with top-notch guys to get me ready for that pro level. So that's what I had been doing. And then that had got me ready to come out here. And once I got out here, it's still kind of like I'm working with top-notch guys to get me ready for the pro level.
So you wouldn't have to really make that transition from amateur to pro then, since you kind of already got that pro style.
Right.
Okay, that's quite perfect then. And just one last question. For people who haven't seen you box before, what can they expect?
I would say it's a show. I love to put on a show. Even though I'm a boxer, I'm still an entertainer at the end of the day. So I love to put on a show. I have I kind of say a Tank and Adrian Broner type style. Like people done said I kind of look like Floyd Roy Jones. And but I feel like personally my style is kind of look like Tank Davis and Adrian Broner type style. They love to put on a show, so my style kind of fights like that. I'm not a knockout artist like Tank though. I like to actually go through all the rounds to put on a show for the people, but very exciting. Speed, power, feet work. So it'll be a lot to expect and see when I'm fighting.
Awesome. That sounds pretty good. A mixture between Gervonta Davis and Adrian Broner. Well, I'm sure we'll catch up soon then, mate, after you made your pro debut. But where can people find you on social media, Rex? I believe you got a new Instagram, didn't you?
Yes, I actually Instagram. I had lost my old one, but my new Instagram is Ingram Jhon, INGRAMJHON. You can find me on Instagram there. Twitter, same thing, and that's pretty much it. I really don't be on too many social medias.
All right, I'll put both your Instagram and Twitter in the link in the description, but I'm sure we'll catch up soon then, mate. Thanks for your time.
All right, thank you.